and welcome to Diablo 4 Season of Witchcraft. I am Sammy. This is Sammy. Hopefully you at home are Sammy. We're going to kind of take it easy today. The season is finished for me. Like, the season is still going, so if you are still working on it, then, don't be discouraged. You have time to finish it. But for me, I have done everything in the season. At this point, I'm really just playing for minimal improvements. I want to get to the max level, but it's not going to be something that really has to be done. I think there's a trophy in the DLC that I can get for getting to 300 with any character. It might be fun to do that. But I'm not worried about it. We're just here to hang out at this point. So until the season is over, this is really just like a hangout stream. You don't have to get into the chat and talk. I am totally fine with talking to myself, as I often do. I know some of you just dig the sound of my voice, and I will try to keep it going. But in terms of a plan, I don't really have one. In terms of a goal, I have a general one. So don't feel like this is going to be pro level gaming. This is just me hanging out, but I do want to warm up in the way that I always do. As you can see, my armor is maxed out for this tier. My resistance is, the lowest one is at 60%. The others are already maxed out. I'm going to get through my incense. I shouldn't, because some of these are no longer useful. Adding armor, it's wasted. I am only doing this to get the extra 5% experience. Dexterity is fine. Let's see. And resistance to all is good, because that gets me to max with the ones that I have at 60%, and then 72% for the ones that are already maxed out. So it's still useful. It's really just the armor that I've got to replace at this point. And I've also learned the max stack is 20, so there's no reason for me to get a ton of them. Let's put them in this one. Where am I? There I am. And that's all. Okay. So I'm looking at 3 of these that are, well, 2 of them are interesting to me. The third is just practical. So max life increases survivability. It's only 750, but that does take me above 8,500. So, yeah. And then thorns. I don't think I have a lot of thorns with this build. So I might be just adding 400 of them, period. Because I just haven't been paying attention. I don't think I have a lot of armor with thorns, so I don't know. And then dodge chance. Again, this is survivability. This is a thing where if they're attacking me, having a greater chance of them just not hitting me, that's a good one too. So I think I'm just going to do 20 of each of these 2. And this one. There we go. So we got those. Might as well give this a shot. Homie, I hope you don't mind, but I am gonna gas you. Scroll of Abundance. I don't know what this is. But cool. Nope. Probably should put that away. I think I'm gonna go attack speed. Didn't I have one of these with like 8? Let me see. Oh, these are the new ones. Okay. Pew. And pew. Perfect. What's this minus 5? 77? So let's go 78. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I remember how to play video games. I have not played or touched a controller at all this weekend. Let's see if I know what I'm doing. Okay, how are we doing?
Quite the challenge.
I gotta stop running backwards. That is the issue that I have, is that I'm always like, they're gonna kill me! And so I charge away, and that gives them a better chance of just missing my rain of arrows. So I gotta get in there and really force them to enjoy all of that. Perfect. Okay. Whoop, walked right into that. Like, don't feel bad, bad guy. I will let you hit me with that blindness. All right. I'm liking it. I feel very effective. I feel very murdery. I might be able to jump up to 80. I mean, I might be able to jump up a lot, because I seem to be doing well. So shout out to the dudes who... I use dude just for everyone, just so people understand. My kids were like, only guys or dudes? And I was like, what are you talking about? Everyone is a dude. Everyone is a dude. And so now I'm self-conscious about it. I'm like, am I being exclusionary by using dude in that way? Like, do other people hear that I'm just calling everyone a man? And I'm like, no, I'm saying you're an everyone. This isn't the 80s anymore. There's no such thing as a dudette. Everyone's a dude. Please tell me if I'm wrong. What do we got? What do we got? I'll take protection. I don't I don't think I need it. I have felt very powerful. You don't have to apologize. But you do now have to tell me if I'm a bad dude for saying dude. Oh man, I don't mean to double down on it. This is what drove me crazy about my parents and my older siblings, is I'd be like, you don't have to be a jerk about it. And so I'm like, am I doing that? Oh. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with what you say and be like, it is for everyone, but I have to recognize that there are people who hear it as a gendered statement, a gendered noun, as it were, and I'm like, I don't know. Ah! Okay. I'll just pick something that, you know, has dubious gender, like bro. Oh man, that was just me taking a passive-aggressive swipe at frat bros, and I apologize. There was no need for that, except to entertain myself. Now, that was my bad. because I was not watching the ground, and I need to be better about that. I don't have a way to break status effects with this build, so if someone is hitting the ground and they're going to freeze me or make me fearful, I have to get out of that or just patiently wait. Alright. I certainly can do that. Let me get through this real quick. I've got 10 minutes left. Hopefully I can make it through. Because again, there is no goal for the rest of the season except for the general goal of getting to Paragon 300. Like, I don't need to do anything for this season. My season is finished. I'm pretty sure Blazin told me your season is finished, if I'm correct. Okay. So just headhunts and stuff like that, which I'm also down to do because I'm always down to get more Restless Whispers so I can level up my abilities. Like, these are just general things. They don't... It's like completion at this point. Alright, Mother's Judgment. Where are we at? Good. Alright, alright. I want to just do the ones I've got level equipped. Sweet. There we go. All right, let me get this. And remind me who you are. Are you Awadin? I don't want to send an invite. Okay. Oh. Well, I apologize. All right, why don't you pick the tier? Because I think I'm good to go up to tier 80 even in a party. So did I not get you? Is that not you? I'm going on in... Okay, good. You panicked me, dude. I was like, am I playing with someone else and they are just wondering why I invited them? All right. Whee! Come on. There it is. All right. Up to 225. Just 75 more levels to go. Perfect. Oh! You might have to come back and rescue me. I don't know what killed me. Thank you. Alright, well, I gotta play a little more carefully. Come on. There it goes. Hey, Skaga, it is going well. Just having a chill stream. Now that we are, well, now that I am finished with all of the season journey, at this point, we are just doing whatever at this point, trying to get to level 300. I might try some other challenges and some trophies, but 300 is the main goal for the season at this point. Come on. Yeah. Not to mention, I already screwed up this this particular tier, or pit. That's what it's called, by dying once. So, my apologies. All right, we are doing well. I mean, it is a minimal goal. I genuinely don't think it's one of those things where, like, I have to get to 300. I'm just like, if I get there, great, but it's a long journey. Especially for a 3 hour a day, 4 days a week player. Yeah, I know. Alright, where are we going? What do we got left? Alright, 2 weeks? That's plenty of time, I think. Come on. Yay! It's my fault. It's my fault we only get 3. I can dig it. Ooh, excuse me. Got a little bit of heartburn. Okay. All right. All right. So this one's worse. I just had to process what I was reading. What about... I'm going to make my face disappear. Nobody panic. Okay. I mean, it's fine. I told you not to panic. Yeah, I think I'm dumping everything. I don't think any of it's worth it. I'm just going to work on Paragon and all that fun stuff. 80 is my highest at this point, and I've still got plenty of stuff that I need to get leveled up. Whoops. Yeah. Let me level up real fast. I don't know, like, that's you doing a lot of the carrying, just so you know. Okay. Let me check really fast. I'm trying to make a plan. All right, so I don't want this one because I would have to get to another level to get it. So we're going to go up here. All right, let me see. 10 seconds left. Wow. All right, well, I am willing to push to 85, but I might have to hold back. I don't know if I will be able to roll with you, but let's... There we go. Fingers crossed. I genuinely don't think that I've got an 85 in me, but let's see what happens. Just try to get them all irritable. Watch the fear. Okay. Okay, we are doing well. We're surviving. Playing it 130. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's dope. That's fantastic. And it is one of the things I just need to finish doing is just getting my glyphs maxed out. But at the same time, I'm just like, that is a challenge. And it just goes up infinitely, right? There's no cap to the Artificer's Pit. Like, theoretically, you could just keep climbing. But I don't know. I have heard that. I have heard that if I get to like 100, then it'll be like 5. Okay, 150. So there is a top to this. Excellent. Good. I think we're doing well. Why did I do that? I always see booby traps on the ground and I'm like, I should shoot at it. I should attack it. I don't have a reason to do that, but I do it anyway. I keep getting myself in trouble. So far, I think we're doing okay. Yeah. And that may be what keeps me from ever really getting great at this game. There's a lot of thinking that I just don't want to do. But right now, all I'm thinking about is this rhythm that I have, where I am essentially holding on to my smoke grenade until I recharge, my ultimate, firing off my ultimate and immediately putting on a dark shroud. And then, you know, using my primary until I can do it again. I mean, that's dope. Skaga, when we last chat on one of the streams, you did truly teach me a lot about this build, and I'm starting to get into a good rhythm with it where I feel good about it. And I feel like I've got really good gear that is keeping me alive. And at this point, I feel like I'm just kind of surfing on a wave, on a nice, steady, calm wave. It was hard getting up at first, but now that I'm there, I'm like, all right, let's just hang out here forever. Ah, wrong way. Okay. I am interested in the people who build their own, well, builds, where they put it together and put it on the internet. Like, those people truly fascinate me. And I'm like, I wonder, like, how much it takes to do that. That's good. Because I have far less stress playing with this character now, so I am getting that impression. But yeah. Alright, we're not going to switch out the Shroud of False Death. That one we're keeping. But let me take a look at this one. Let me just take a look at this guy before I pass on it. I want critical strike damage, dexterity, and max life. This one gives me the dexterity and max life, but I would have to swap out to see if I could get critical strike damage. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it, because looking at what I have, that's almost exact. Like, I would just, never mind. It's not worth it. It's going away. All right. If you are new here, feel free to hit that follow button. If you enjoy the show, I cannot remember how I found it. I am pretty sure someone dropped it on the last stream. So I may not have earned it, but I cannot remember. The last stream was a whirlwind. Yeah. I definitely didn't earn the gems that I got. Oh, the pit. How did I find that one in the pit? Random drop? I can dig that. Oh, maybe I'm just good at it now? I don't know. 85. I guess if I play smart, I can survive these things. And if I am just getting chit-chatty, that's when I really mess up and kind of mess everything up for everybody. So, okay, really fast. Gotta make my face disappear. Okay. I just needed to make sure I wasn't dumping anything that I needed. All right. I think I've got one more in me. And then I'm going to go solo for a while. Do not feel offended, Blazin'. But I just want to... I'm going to go up to 90, though. I'm going to push. So, are you ready to see if we can handle a 90 together? Let's give it a shot. I'm excited. I might die immediately. Okay, so I'm gonna try to focus up. I'm gonna try to be in there. Where are we? Okay. Can't be getting close. I've got bonuses for being at distance. I cannot get in their faces. I'm not a Twisting Blades guy anymore. Old habits resurface sometimes, and that is a problem. The rules, I don't make them. Shake up. See, if I were close, I probably wouldn't have paid attention. And I would have been hit. Okay. Okay. I'm nervous that I'm not gonna tippy-toe around it. I'm sitting here thinking, like, what am I doing in a tier 90 when last week I was struggling with the 70s? Like, I have to stop being so flippant while I play. I'm just sitting here thinking like, yeah, I'm doing really well. I can handle all of this. And then getting myself into stupid situations. So I gotta stay mobile and stay distant. Okay. Come on, fire. There it goes. Yes. I think really what I need to do is if I see any modifiers under a health bar, I need to take a beat and make sure that I'm not doing anything stupid. But these regular dudes, like, they might get a cheap shot in on me, but they're not gonna give me that much. So I can kind of lure them to the next group. Ha ha ha, you were made fearful. I fear nothing. I'm fearful. I fear something. I fear dying. That nearly killed me. Okay. Moment of truth. I have. If I remember correctly, I had to roll for it. I got rid of my Anduriel's visage and somehow rolled for it. If I remember correctly, someone who was there on Thursday can tell me if that was the case. But I did get the Shroud of False Death. That is giving me the stuff. Hey, Gaming House and gang, welcome. Oh, what are we doing? It is good to see all of you. And part of the reason why I have limited memories of last Friday was because Gaming House and his party did a lot of stuff. Oh boy. I am being reckless and I need to stop. Okay, I'll take that. Okay. Trying to keep it together. Someone may have replaced one of my incense when we were in town. And so my resistances may not be maxed out anymore. Wow. I am into all of this. Okay, back to focusing because I don't want to do exactly what I just did and run into a dead end. No, we are trying to survive and win. Thank you, Gaming House. I hope you have a good rest. Okay. And to the rest of you who are here, thank you for hanging out. This is going to mostly be a chill stream. I feel like right now I'm just working towards the long journey to 300. It's a low priority. I'm feeling pretty good about my build. I have finished the season journey. And so we're really just kind of hanging out. So feel free to hang out with us. I never ever stream the music that I'm listening to, so if you're curious as to what I'm bopping my head to, it is just on my Spotify. Just follow me on there and you can listen along. Let me see what that said. Mind if I hop in for some experience in about 10? Probably. I was about to kick Blazin out of the party, but then I remembered I'm fine with going into a headhunt. I wasn't going to say anything yet, but I'm probably going to go headhunting with Blazin, and I'm definitely fine with anyone else journeying with us. We are in Torment 4. That's the only prerequisite. All right. Feeling good about that. And thank you for the follow, Cammy on Twitch. Are you still working towards the season journey, or are you on your long road to 300? All right, all right. All right, let me look at this. I'm going to make my face disappear briefly. Nobody panic. All right, none of it's worth it. I'm going to dump it all. For real. Yep, that is the key, Camion. I need you to be at T4. And that is the other thing. Challenge goes up with more players. Let me look. We got 4 minutes. That's not worth it. 14. 34. That's the one. I'm going to Tarsarak. Just in case you're looking for where I just teleported to. And I will wait till you get here before I go running out, because you need these whispers more than I do. So I don't want to be out there. Skaga is fantastic at this game. And if you are just wanting to get a little better, Skaga is usually the best person to run with. Oops, I'm getting stuck on the wall. Alright. At this point, I am really just killing things, so I just gotta... If there's anything you are going towards, I'm going to try to follow you, Scott. Blazin. I cannot believe I'm getting people's names confused. Oh, Frog's back. Now, if you don't mind me asking, Camion, what build are you running with? And yes, Skaga, T4 has gotten a little bit easier to deal with. I still die. Like, let's not kid ourselves. I am still someone who can die. I'm just surviving a little longer these days. And if I pay attention, I survive forever. Okay. I would have to look that up, though, if I'm honest with you. I don't know what telly means. I know barbarian. I know that part. Yay! It is, unless you are running with what I've got, this rain of arrows, where there are definitely weak spots. And so I need to make sure I also have a good defense. Alright, I am going to attempt to take some of my drugs, because I want... Alright, let me fire this off, make sure these guys are dead. Okay. Let's put on attack speed, the drought, retamine, soothing, and queens. Good. Sweet, and now I have to run away. I'll be right back. You do whatever you're doing. I'll be back. Yep, let's go greater. Greater collection of chest plates. At this point, no. I've got all of my occult gems. I've got all of my pieces of armor. So I'm just looking for minimal improvements to everything. Like, everything that I need to have, I have. Yeah, so I'm feeling very good about this build. And just trying to stay alive longer and get better stuff. Give me a... oh, sorry. I imagine you're talking with Skaga. But if you are talking to me, I will send an invite to you. All right. All right. I don't need any more fugitive heads. I don't need any more occult gems, but it'd be nice to get them. If only to hear what the fugitive heads have to say, you know? I have not taken on Lilith yet. That is... I was about to say I would be willing to give that a shot. But I also am sitting here thinking, like, how stressful will that be? Alright, I'm gonna pop more pimples. I know he ran away, but I want to pop pimples. Yay! Okay. Dude's dead. I feel good about it. And I have never played... Well, I have tried, but I have failed every time I have tried. So I don't know the mechanics. I don't. This would be a danger for me. I'm gonna go chase this wisp. And I also imagine it would be very frustrating for anyone who partied up with me to give that a shot with essentially a total noob at Lilith. I would be like, I don't know why I died that time. Okay, did we get everybody? Is the... Nope, there's still someone left. Alright. Alright, where are we at? Get... As I said, I still die. I still die from time to time. I am not a pro. Thank you for the revive. I have heard, well, I haven't heard. I have read the challenge for doing it solo, and I have always thought, like, wow, that's not likely to be a challenge I complete. But I enjoy the challenges. I like getting new titles and stuff. Alright, gotta run away again. Let's get another one. I am good on inventory for now. And I'm going to head up here. I'll pick up everything that you dropped for me. Thank you. Those ones you have to find in a... this is to Camion. You've got to find those from a forgotten altar. There are a few of these that can only be picked up from a forgotten altar. So if you get a nightmare dungeon that says forgotten altar, save it or use it immediately, because that's the one you want to use it for. And then Skaga warns that Lilith can be pretty hard, and it even takes him a few tries before he can kill her. And I think on a day when I have loads of patience and I am not feeling overwhelmed by the world, I imagine it would be worth trying. But I don't know if today is that day. Oh, man. That is true. There are rare, they are so rare. I will say I am not a lucky person. I am not a person who says like, oh yeah, all I have to do is roll the dice a couple of times. I'm not lucky. So the reason I immediately said get it from a nightmare dungeon is because I still can't tell you if I have ever found one in the wild. From a pit or anything like... I think I've only ever seen forgotten altars by using the nightmare dungeon key. So there are ways to get it. I just say go for the guaranteed one. Oh gosh. That deer was driving me crazy. Okay. Okay. Popped all the pimples. Don't need to. There's absolutely no reward for completing challenges at this point. Just doing it for the fun. Whoa! Blazin'! What did you kill over here? That was a lot of stuff on the ground. I think you committed murder. Oh man, that's hilarious. Let's see what we got in this area. We could still do the plants. Oh, I'm gonna go head over to the guard. No, I'm gonna go where you're going. No, I'm going to the guard. It's closer. Boom. I don't know. Blazin', what are you farming for? What are you working towards? Give me bad guys. There we go. All you have to do is ask the game specifically what you want, and then it will work. I might be able to donate rubies. In fact, I am almost positive I can donate rubies, because I don't think I have used any rubies for this build. So, next time we are in town, remind me, and I will craft some rubies and then give them to you to break down. But again, this is all predicated on you being able to get into Torment 4 with me. 6. Well, I might have that. I don't know how much I have. I have not used a single ruby to my knowledge. So let me... Okay, good. Good. Then let me... Alright, she is finished. I'm gonna head into town. And then let me see, did you already drop your... You can whisper it to me if you want. But go ahead, and then I owe you a hydration. Let me get yours. All right. Either whisper it to me or drop it in chat. Oh. I understand. That's the reason I'm insistent upon it, because I don't want to take the time to figure it out myself. But while I'm here, let me just see what I can craft. I can give you, what is this, 400,000 or something? Alright, so I've got them crafted. And I'm just gonna see. I don't want to open that and then find out that I don't have room for it. So I'm gonna first take a look at this and dump everything. None of it's worth it. It's all going away. And now, okay, it was just those guys. Not too shabby. Still dropping. Whee! Ow! All of that's going away, plus the thing. Okay. Give me a minute, and I will type that in. And then... Alright. Let me... Okay. Over here. Let's go. Yeah, I'm giving 4 of the big... rubies. Let me... I hear that. It's brutal. They're all beating everybody up. It's... Damn it! I hate it when I do that. This is a real word. It's gotta... Nope. No. I count it as soliciting. I feel like every day someone is selling me something and I literally have no money. And so I just don't ever want it. Let's see. Well, hopefully by sending me one, it didn't mess up my... Let me see. Hey, French fries! It is good to have you here. Aha! I see it. There we go. I am so glad to have a bunch of regulars here today. That makes things fantastic. And then if I have a colossal failure, you all can watch and chuckle at me. Ha ha ha. All right, let's see. I'm all right. I'm okay. Personal life update. I was able to find a doctor, and so I'm hoping that makes things good. Yay! Thanks. You're welcome. All right, I'm heading back into the battle. So anyway, I'm taking Thursday off because I have a doctor's appointment. I have not seen a doctor in years. It makes me a little nervous. I'm a little bit scared, but I am legitimately happy that I can actually see one. So I'm trying not to stress about it. I am trying to be thankful for the fact that I have found a doctor who will see me. And I'm going to take it one step at a time. But that has made me a little hopeful today. That has eased my mind. Oh, is it above me? It is. Is it really up now? No, we've got 30 minutes. Don't stress me out like that. Hello, Blackie Slaw. Glad to have you here. I saw the icon. I knew it was coming. Hey, Fugitive Head. Yay. I didn't need to kill it. Just glad I did. No, occultist. I have a druid in my party, and I have only played a druid once. I loved my druid a lot, but I really did only play it the one season, and I keep seeing other people with druids who are so powerful, and I'm just like, maybe I should give it another shot, see what it's like. So I have heard that there are druids where you just press one button and then it just keeps killing things. and I'm like, that's dope. Like, let's just go kill things. And I don't want to, I just want to walk around. And I want to give that a try. I want to see what that's like. Okay. I have played all but 2 God of War games, French fries. Trying to remember the PS3 game I didn't play. It was the last one on the PS3. Ascension, I think? I even bought it. I just never actually took it out of the packaging to play it. And I have not played Ragnarok, which looks very good. I will play it one day. I just haven't done it yet. The one that came before Ragnarok, that people lovingly call Dad of War, that was a fantastic game. I had started to get a little sick of the whole God of War shtick. I was just like, all right, it's played out. Kratos is always angry. But people kept recommending Dad of War, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And it was so good. It was so good. I mean, that is also a lot of fun. But the fact that there was an actual good story, like, that was very awesome. I might have missed a hydro. Let's see. I know you meant to say it, but I'm going to say that you just said I was awesome, and I think you're still awesome, French fries. All right, let me see what's going on. I have been ignoring my party. Okay, okay. My druid is to the north. I'm gonna see what they're doing. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Ooh! I think about the concept of a one-hit anything. Right now, for most enemies, my rain of arrows is one hit. But not everyone. Oh shit. Oh, I forgot to wait for my stuff to recharge. There. Okay. I'm back in it. I remember how to play now. You know, just sometimes in the middle of a stream, I forget how to play this game. I panic a little. I think it's because the spiders swarm me so quickly, I just start to panic. And I'm just like, I'm dying. And then I get a glance at my health and I'm like, well, I don't think I am dying. Maybe I shouldn't freak out like this. What do we got? Nothing. Yay, popping pimples! All right. Oh man, thank you, Blazin. I appreciate. I'm gonna call it corpse tendrils. I know you're a druid, so I don't know what you're actually using, but you did save my butt with whatever it was. Whatever it was, 'twas pulled the enemies in. It saved mine arse. Alright, there's still some herbs. And my secret recipe has me pull herbs. Come on, there it is. Alright. I'm just picking at herbs right now. I don't think I have anything left in terms of whispers. Oh, we could head towards the thing where we deposit the moats. Because I think there's a few herbs that spawn down here anyway. There it is. I like it. I am into it. I love making little concept characters. Alright, I don't want to run away from my pimple. I'm so tempted to go up and get that herb. But it's like, I don't need to. It'll still be there. I should hang out here. Alright, we're hoping for a fugitive head. We don't need a fugitive head. I just like that the fugitive heads talk to me. Although, it's probably going to get killed as soon as it spawns. Okay. We got a few good things out of that. Is there anything left? No. Oh, just the plants. For me. There's that. Alright, just gotta find 3 more. Hey, look at that! It died. I don't think I hit it. Good job, Blazin'. You are devastation upon all of these things. I'm gonna go in here. I want to watch you kill things again. You just walk around and things die. I'm into it. This is the version of Diablo that I love most. This is the reason I think we want to get to the end of a season, is to have godlike powers and just feel like there's nothing left that the game can throw at us. I never get there, but I enjoy watching characters and players who are pretty much there. Okay. You shouldn't, but there are only a few items that actually allow you to put in 2 gems. It is not a universal thing where all of them get 2 gems. There are some items that only allow for 1, some that will allow for 2. Yeah, man, you killed it. What a difference a weekend can make, am I right, Blazin'? Like, oh man. But yes, it is at the jeweler that you do it, and there is a specific item that you need. I think it's the scattered prism. They have a low drop rate at first. It will feel as though you are never getting them. And then eventually you will get them more frequently than you are upgrading your equipment. And at some point you'll just feel like I've got loads of these scattered prisms. Well, there we go. That's the end of this whisper, this headhunt. At this point, we would just be helping others who are uprooting blisters and whatnot. That was so nice of you, Blazin'. I never help these people when I have already finished their thing. I'm gonna go into town, probably dump some stuff, let my my drugs wear off, except for the Drought of Whispers, which lasts a long time. Oh, I shouldn't open that one. Almost opened a sealed bottle of water. I'm pretty sure that I redeemed Camion's hydrate a while ago. I just wanted to make sure. That's dope. I am glad that you have found some cool people within the community, Blazin'. I'm a shy person. I don't usually play with strangers. If I'm honest. Okay, that was 1. That was 2. I'm gonna do the posture check. I started feeling like the season was getting really close to the end. And so I started stressing out. Now, to Camion's point, it's going to be different on Steam than it is on PlayStation. But there should be something that shows all of the things. For me, it's a long hold on Square that allows me to dump anything or drop stuff. Oh, you don't. But I can kick you out so you can drop down. Because you were trapped with us. Oh, I think you left. So you are good. Right? Yeah, there's only 2 people here. So that should, you should be good to drop now. Drop to a lower world tier if you are not in my group. Otherwise, in Kyovashad, Karagar, and Nahantu, somewhere in Nahantu, you can hit one of the statues. It has that little swirly thing. Yep, I'm stepping on your toes. You think you can explain it? No way. I'm going to explain it. We've got 18 minutes. I'm going to... I think we should give... I think I'll just go wherever. Oh, that's right. Your home portal is Karagar, and I still just go to wherever the town is. Okay, we want dexterity for this particular thing, so let me take a look. That's a good one. And it's giving me +2 for all of my dexterity. I like that. Okay, 56. Yeah, I'm into this. Okay, remind me who I'm looking for. Ah, I see you. Let's take a look. There's no way this is you. That's not you, right? Because if this is who has... I mean, yeah, I was like, I don't think it has updated yet. I think it still thinks that you are at level 1. Yeah, man, look at this thing. He's running a 6 armor. This is nuts. Yeah, it is not updated because it says you're at level 1 with Paragon 126. That is definitely not correct. I enjoy little glitches. Those are fun. Oh, man. I never leveled up my character. Now watch me go. Oh, man. Oh, speaking of little glitches, this does not break the game at all. And I just find it charming over anything else. Let's see. So I can't remember if it's the beard or the facial tattoos. I'm inclined to say it's the beard, but it shaves my eyebrows by having one of those things on. And I didn't notice it until recently. I was always like, why does his face look weird? It's because he doesn't have eyebrows. Sammy doesn't have eyebrows. Maybe I should shave mine and maybe I'm going to look sexy as hell. But obviously it doesn't break anything. It's just hilarious to see an eyebrow-less character. All right. Right. Where was it? It's here. Oh, that's right. You're doing whispers, and I'm helping. This is such a chill feeling for the rest of the season that I'm just like, what am I gonna do now? I'm just working towards level 300, maybe getting all of my witchcraft powers leveled up. But it's not like a priority. It's not something that has to be done. There is zero stress left in the season. Whoops. I'm sorry. I know you were working on something, but I accidentally fired off a thing because I can't just let a pimple sit on the ground. I have to pop it. Okay. There it goes. I've got the glare. I've got screen glare from the sun just right up against the left-hand corner of my screen. And so usually I cannot see my health. And so if you see me leaning, it's because I'm like, am I dying? Okay. My drugs have worn off. Oh shoot, I forgot to do that as well. Alright, I gotta run to town real fast. I'm sorry. I've gotta do a lot of stuff suddenly. Everything happened at once. So I have to run away. I'm gonna make my face disappear, so don't panic. Now, let's see. Give me a moment before I take a look. It's got the max. It's just not worth it. Unless it can... Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Now, maxed out movement speed. I might take a look at this one later. And the rest of it's going away. You tell these people not to panic, and what's the first thing they do? It's panic. All right. What's the button? There's the button. Boo. Tickle me. Okay. All right, I gotta run away. Get over here.
It is done.
Let's go materials. Materials all the way. I think a murder took place over here. Whoa! Got a 3-star. It'd be dope if I could use it. I still get excited when I see 3 stars. I'm not a lucky person. So anytime I get lucky, it's like, that's awesome. All right, yes, I do. I forgot. Thank you for keeping me honest. Let's see, is this our sorcerer? Yes. All right. I like the look of your guy. You look... yeah, you look exactly like Baldur. I see it now. That's clever. I'm into it. I like it a lot. That's really dope. That is really dope. I see it. I see the look. it was very successful, and you're inspiring me to want to tinkle around with the wardrobe and see if I can make a look-alike. Of course, I'm not going to change my hair. Ah! Ah! This is likely the reason people don't usually ask me to do their video stuff, because I don't want to get rid of the beard. I love it too much. It does. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a very good... it's a very good look. So this looks like the corpse, right? Like that should... Oh, maybe I have... Yeah, sorry. I remember. I know what I'm doing now. Okay. Grab that so I can break it down later. Okay. All right, Blazin, really fast. Tell me what where you're at on your coven level, because that's what you're working towards. To finish the season or to finish the chapter? Or just for your own edification? I missed it. You were moving. And I didn't know you were going to talk in game, so I didn't look. Headless husk. Not so cunning when you get blown up, huh? Okay. Getting to level 20. It seems daunting, but I do think you get bonuses for doing it in the headhunt zone. I don't know what the math is. I have not attempted to math it out, but it does seem like you earn your whispers faster if you're in the headhunt zone. Alright, what are we killing? They're telling me to kill waves of enemies, but so far it looks empty. Yeah, I think... I hate abandoning. I've got a minute and then I'll see if I can join that cocoon. Okay. If it fires. Sometimes my ultimate doesn't fire. Okay. Good. I hit mastery. I was starting to get a little frustrated with this particular event where I was just like, they are not giving me enemies fast enough, and it is starting to frustrate me, but it appears that I did it. They just haven't given me the... Okay, I did it. That may not have been my favorite event, if I am totally honest. Okay. Sorry. If I do it accidentally, thank you, French fries. I tend to forget Blazin, I'm going to head to the world boss. Let's see. Looks like the only world boss is this one. I'm going to drop a pin and teleport. Thank you. You noticed, well, you probably didn't notice because I didn't look at it that often, but I had been thinking about it over and over again, where I was like, do I need to head over? Am I missing out on the world boss? Let's see. Where's my stash? There it is. Okay. I have to use this 5 minutes. Now, they gave me something that was a 3-star. What was it? All right, that's just going to go into my stash. It's not... I'm not going to replace the thing that I have.
I can break that. Come back if you need the force.
I've got 4 minutes. I don't need to teleport. I feel like I am swimming in time. I might even walk there. That's how confident I am about my time. All right, I'll get on my dang horse. Oh, man. Whew. I'm riding. I'm here. I made it. All right, I'm going to do drugs over here because there might be other people who have put on their own. So I'm going to do max attack speed. We're going to do retamine, soothing, and where are you? Queen Supreme. Because I don't want to gas people who are like trying to have their own thing going right now. I've already completed the challenge for gassing people, so I'm just going to kind of stay away. Let them blast their own.
No. No.
Don't say no. Say hello.
No. No. No.
I enjoy the world bosses. This one is going to start by jumping.
Yes.
Because I have done these so many times.
Impressive.
They are, I really do love them. And I want them to just add more. That's really it. Like, I love all 3 that currently exist. I think they are so much fun, and I love playing with strangers. If I had any criticism about it at all, it would just be more world bosses, you know. But I'm good with more ladder bosses, because that's where you get really great stuff. French fries, I'm going to get that hydrate. I mean, what are beard hairs if they are not worth what you spent them on?
Yes. Yes.
They know what's up.
Yes.
But yeah, like I was saying, sometimes I get bored with fighting the same ladder bosses over and over again.
No.
But you do get much better gear from them. And so, like, I'm glad to get more ladder bosses. I just want to see more world bosses.
Yes.
Let's see. Where is she gonna jump? All right. Now at Torment 4, this poison can kill me. Same with this sweeping attack. So I can't just camp far away. I gotta be close enough to hit and far enough away to survive. Oh, yep, you're right. You're right. I've been going at it too long and I almost got poisoned. But that does feel much better on the back. It is good for us to make sure we keep our backs straight. And that we're staying healthy while we game. Excellent. Good job, everybody.
Yes.
Oh! That's the first time I've killed a world boss in a party. I was like, how did I complete a seasonal challenge?
I appreciate that.
Well done.
Indeed. You gotta cheer people on when you can.
Goodbye.
Yep, goodbye. I'm not gonna say it, but goodbye.
Farewell.
Alright, if you are new here and you're enjoying what you see, hit that follow button. We're trying to get to 100 followers. If you are enjoying the show and you would like to help financially, you can hit that subscribe button. It is not a requirement, but if we got to 10 of them, that would be pretty cool. If you're watching in the future on YouTube, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to leave a comment, just give me a time signature so I don't think you're crazy. And if you are into podcasts, I have a movie review podcast called the Potato Chip Pictures Podcast. It is about movie franchises. We're looking at the Bond franchise. There will not be a new episode this Friday because I have to get some stuff done in the real world, and that's just kind of going to make it too hard to actually record. Speaking of, shout out to Camion for giving the follow today. Always into that. Let's destroy before we save.
Don't ruin all that work.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm going to need to buy more space soon. Yay! Yay! Thank you, French fries. That's fantastic of you. Although I am going to point out that what that will do when I get the notification on my phone, it will say you have attracted 1 new subscribers. And that always gives me a chuckle. Because it's like, damn it, can't you just like make the noun singular? It's really just taking the old streams and archiving them. Shortened versions of the streams from the hello to the goodbye. It is not like the entirety of the stream. So the pre-show and any bloopers at the end when I fail to turn off the stream, those get cut. But you know, maybe one day when I'm long gone, my kids or grandkids will be like, what was Sammy like? And they can watch. Hopefully not on mute. Oh man. Okay. I'm stuck on the environment again. I'm looking at the mini map and not at the screen, and that gets you stuck. Just pick it up! Just pick it up! There. Easy. First try. I didn't struggle to pick that up at all. Okay. Okay. There. Like I said, piece of cake. Alright, I'm not going to use this crossbow. I'm going to look at it, but it's probably going to get trashed. It's not going to be worth it. Oh, why was I walking up there? That's not a real thing. Okay. I realize I did not finish the frog, so I'm gonna head back up here and try to finish it. There's one. I don't know if I need two of them, one of them. Probably just one. But no, I think I need two. I think I walked away. Yeah, so I need to find one more. One more ghost frog, and then we will have done it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see if I can level up any of my witchcraft powers. In particular, I have been thinking about going back to the Paragon. And so if I can get that leveled up, that would be dope. I'm using what, let me see what it is. I've already forgotten what it's called. maxroll.gg. I am using their build guide for the Rain of Arrows Rogue. I love it. I'm already up to 227. Come on. And are we getting them? Come on. Oh, come on. I'm sorry. I wanted to heal you and get you back up. You are banned. Okay. My drought of whispers is almost worn out. Not worried about it because, again, I don't need to get all this stuff. Chaos is one of my favorites. So much loot on the ground. It's being wasteful. Okay. Plant is gone. Are there animals? There are animals. I love it, French fries. That puts a smile on my face. I love being part of your evening. What are you in school for? Are you doing like general studies? Are you still in one of the graded schools, or have you made it to university? Like, what's the study? That's what I want to know. I studied communications. I got my major, my bachelor's degree 13 years ago, and mine was in communications with an emphasis on audio production. I had to learn digital production in general, but what I wanted to be when I grew up was a radio DJ. And then my local area stopped using human radio DJs, and that was quite heartbreaking. So, but good on you for being in the high school. I can dig it. When I was in high school, I applied myself quite a bit more than I did as an adult. I dropped out of college twice. I just wasn't ready for it, and when I finally did go to school, it was because I was ready and I was dedicated to finishing. But I had a few false starts. Okay, where am I gonna go? So this is only giving boosts to the normals. So I could get all of them, but... But do I want... this is a tricky one. Because I don't think the dexterity is really improving things, except that every time I buy a normal one in this area, it makes it a little stronger. I could work my way up here and just get the cutthroat damage, but I don't think I need it because I don't think I'm using cutthroat abilities. Let me take a look really fast. Core. Like, is cutthroat an actual ability? Is it a bonus? Let me look at it again. Yeah, I don't know what cutthroat is. I'll look it up later. I shouldn't be sitting here just goofing around looking at stuff. I'm making plans. I should not be making plans. I need to work on leveling up and getting towards 300. It's a long road to 300, and I'm not going to get there by imagining getting more Paragon levels unlocked. Just sitting here being like, yeah, and then next I'm going to do this, and then next I'm going to do that. Like, we're not doing it that way. Qui-Gon Jinn taught me to live in the moment, and that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Good. Everybody went right into my rain of arrows. That is exactly how I like to play it. Alright, I'm almost there. It's not like I can make you wait. It's not like I can be like, don't let the fugitive head pop out yet.
Away, you fiend!
That's right, I slay. You see this jacket? I slay just about every day. That's why I'm here. You definitely need the help. It's you who are the weak link in this team, not me. I'm the druid who's killing everything in one hit. It's just, for some reason, the camera's watching a rogue. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing?
It is done.
I'm gonna get materials again. I like materials. It's my favorite. Okay. All right. I've been thinking about school for some reason. It must be French Fry's fault. But I have been considering going back to school and getting another degree or a certification, but I have been thinking about maybe teaching. I was thinking about like a master's in teaching, so that I could possibly teach university level and hopefully teach like night classes, because I hate waking up early in the morning. And like any of the graded schools, they start so early in the morning. I would have to have a pretty significant lifestyle change if I was going to do that. I'm not saying it's impossible. I believe I can make myself a better person. I just think it would be better if I could, you know, seek out a career that I know I can do. And I know I can stay up late. Okay. Lots of dead stuff. I am gonna head. I don't need to head to the cocoon. I'm gonna go hang out with my party member. Because they're dropping mythics over... Not mythics, uniques. Getting a little too excited. Okay. Easy peasy. Come on, give me my... There it is. Rain of arrows. I know how to do words. Oh. Well, when you guys are done killing that headless up there, there's another headless down here. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off. I want it. I'm gonna hold off. Patience is a virtue, and I'm gonna practice it right now by holding off on that channeling shrine until things get a little bit busier in this area. I'm gonna do it. It was the manifestation, the shadow manifestation that got me to do it. I'm coming. I got you, boo. We always revive other heroes. That's what we do on this stream. If I don't do it, it's because I hit the wrong button or missed. But we revive other heroes in this stream. Keep those revives cheap. Revive the other heroes. Yeah, so that's garbage. These are garbage. Everything's going away. Okay, don't need to repair myself. That's good. All right, Skaga, I hope you have a good evening tonight. Thank you for coming into the chat, helping people out. You were able to answer some questions, proving once again that when you decide that you're going to start coming up with your own builds, we're going to have another great resource in this community. Love it when you guys come in and say hi to me, though, just so you know. Looks like somebody got an artillery shrine. Okay. I keep thinking it's going to fire any minute, and that's why I'm trying to point all of my rain of arrows in the direction of the pimple. I just want it. Ah, here it comes. Here it comes. Will I get it? Maybe I got it. I think I got it with one wave of my arrows. Okay. 227. I am quite pleased with where we are going with this character. I cannot believe I left one person behind. I am not a great hero. They have all been entangled here, and I just walked away with 3 out of 4 released. I came back to start that whisper. I didn't realize that I left it unfinished. Sorry, lady. You're on your own. Not gonna help this time. But you don't have a health bar, so I think you'll survive. No, I'm sorry! This is literally what I just said! Yay! Good job, Blazin'. That was ruthless. Golly, that build of yours. It is intense. Okay. All right. After this corpse comes in, I'm gonna go solo again because I think I am going to chase after some mini quests, some side quests. Why? Why not? Okay, so I'm heading to town, and then I'm abandoning the party. Blazin', keep working on those whispers. You're very close, I am sure of it. And you are ruthless! You have such a good build. I am so very impressed with it. It is so cool. All right. Well, yeah, I thought I was going to leave a while ago. You are so close. So during that hour that we were running the headhunts, you got 500 more. So yeah, I think you are on your way to getting there. Okay, let's take a look at what we have picked up. This helmet is going to go away. It's not worth it. Let's see what we've got on the way of this sorcerer. 43 and 126 with actually good equipment. You gotta make your helmet not look like it's there. So you look like Baldur. Oh, Blazin', it's getting late for you. That is such a brutal and fantastic build. But I love it. I love how fast some of these builds just grow. You're just going at it and you're just ripping through the levels like they're nothing. I like it. All right, don't need any of those. Just gonna open these just to pick them all up. I'm right next to this guy, so I can throw it all away. All right, give me a moment and I will take a look. Yes, you were. That's what I was thinking. I was like, were you a different thing? I didn't want to say it, but yeah, you were not a druid before, and now you are a murder machine with your druid. And I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, it might be too soon. It might still think that you're wearing a helmet just from the server, but I do like what you're wearing. So it looks like the only piece of kit you're looking for is a chest piece, but I still love the Balder look when the helmet's not on. It looks like Balder, and it's a very good look. All right. So, what I'm thinking I could do as a heroic type of deal is I could, give me a moment to get to here, I could go and do some quests. So, posture check, get my back up, get a hydrate going. All right, I'm going to turn off my face so I can actually read this, and you don't have to watch me lean really hard. Oriel alone saw past Lucian's guise. With Almaish aloft, she smote the vile prince. Hatred siege feigned death and waited, loath to enter the abyss again. The Great Conflict, Tome 1. You know, that classic work. Oh man, I love that book. It is one of my favorites. I love The Great Conflict. Oh man. A million times. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a freebie because that was kind of fun. And these are so short. He is banished from the guild, his name stricken from the book. His punishment is to never have been. Excerpt from a burned parchment. Ah ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Because he's the one who has never been. I understand. I'm keeping up. I know how lore works. Okay, so to be heroic, I think it would be nice to head to Kjolvashad. I'm actually not going to go there. Yeah, Nemo is no main. I prefer your typo. I'm actually going to go to Nevesk, the opening town from the campaign. Such a dope campaign. I'm thinking about doing a full campaign run next season. But I don't know. I usually think about that and then dive right into the seasonal stuff, but I might do another campaign run. It's an idea. We'll discuss it when we are close to the next season starting. But it is something I have been pondering, and it's really just because I enjoy the season so much. Or the campaign. I know words. That's true. Have one character.
At this rate, I'll freeze before I find the damn thing. If you help me find the axe, I'll cut you in on the pay. Check the woods around town.
Help me remember that, Blazin. Doing one night a week. Because I might forget by the time we get there.
I don't. Perrin does. He's a priest of sorts, but what he wants.
Because that's a very good idea.
I've done work for him in the past. Always odd items or objects with a history. He pays well for them.
I also should have gone to Kjolvashad before coming to Nevesk because there is one quest that only spawns when I talk to the priest up north. He meets me here just like near the stash, a little north of that, at the barn. And, oh well. That's true, although I did not finish my hardcore campaign run, even skipping all of the cutscenes. I didn't die at the end of last season, but I did not finish the campaign with my hardcore character. So now she sits in comfortable retirement in the Eternal Realm where I never go. There is no danger to her because I'm never going to log back in. All right, where is that axe?
Perhaps a prize inside.
Maybe. There it is. Can't believe these jerks would try to hit me while I'm trying to summon a demon. There. What? What were you saying? I missed it. There. I just wanted to see what was under that rock. Now, at some point, maybe even this season, when I've got the emotional fortitude to throw myself at a challenge over and over again,
Blood is on this axe.
we might do Lilith. And we might even do PvP.
I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched.
I don't love PvP.
Thank you for your help.
I would only be doing it for a trophy. I think I have killed 2 people in PvP, and so I think I need to kill 3 more for the trophy. I felt guilty about the 2 that I killed. It was accidental. It was during one of the seasons. The challenge was you had to be in a PvP zone. You had to be, what's it called? You had to have this activated. I think it's like blood something. And you had to kill one of the demons that was wandering around that PvP zone. And 2 dudes came rolling up, wanting to help out in killing this demon. And I accidentally killed everyone. Everyone. And I had one of their ears in my stash. I felt so guilty about it. Oh boy. I do not love PvP. Ooh, ice and fire. I like it. All right, I'm going to check here. One of them is going to send me back to Nevesk. And I might go on horseback on that mission. But we're really just here to collect.
Yes, well, Bozan has yet to return from
I know this one.
Perhaps you could sweep the roads and see what's taking him so long.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that. I haven't played God of War for a few years. And I kind of want to play it again because I have sometimes thought about going for a platinum. I just don't know if I want to.
She wears them around her neck. And what horrid suffering I've witnessed. Please, no more. There's so much blood, I can't. You must believe me. I can still see from then. Thea and her flock have grown strong in Nostrava. Please, bring me back my eyes.
The thing is, she's not causing all that pain anymore because I chased her into that dungeon in Nevesk. Nevesk? She's out of the town. The town is not suffering anymore. But I will.
Nobody
I will go and take her out. Because I enjoy doing that.
blathering on about the end of days. She's a liar, but she's also cunning. She snatched up my eyes after all.
What happened to your eyes?
Say a stolen. Pinned them on some necklace she wears, but takes it with her everywhere. Makes me watch. I wonder if my suffering aids her. I can see through those eyes just as you can see me now. What I see is painful. So much pain. So much death.
I'm sorry, dude.
Damn eyes back.
It sounds horrible, and I'm sure since I have played this quest in the past, I am sure nothing bad would ever happen by my returning his eyes. It's inconceivable that could be a bad thing to do.
They deserve a little praise, but I can't let them see me as soft. Mind giving them a cheer for me? Easy going for you. A boost
It is indeed.
and I get to go on being the hard ass. Everybody wins.
Leave it to me.
Piece of cake. I'm gonna do it really fast just because it's easy.
Impressive.
Oh, they used to react. Like they used to go, ha ha, or something.
Thanks. I hope they don't get used to it.
Or I'm imagining that happens. Sometimes I imagine a different game than I'm actually playing. I let my brain fill in the gaps, and that may not always be the truth. What is it, priest?
I know what you are. Joseph told me. He told me about the Vesk, about the plot, about your vision. You think you were saved? Fool. A demon's blood is alive. It will eat you from within until all that remains is her. Go to the Vesk, go. You will see the truth there.
I believe you. I've been declared an enemy of the church. Why are you helping me?
If I could cast you into hell myself, I would. But I know you would kill me for trying. Let no one say Joseph's martyrdom was without purpose. As long as that she-demon nests in your heart, you sully Kjovashat. I do this not for you, but for my flock.
So, in the Fractured Peaks, there appears to be 4 flavors of rogue priest. You've got the one who wants to get rid of demons by finding all of the possessed items. That's who I found the axe for, in a roundabout way. You've got this dude who wants to get rid of the source of these issues. So as I complete his task, he's going to try to excise Lilith from me directly. There's someone else in town who tries to excise demons and preserve life. She's my favorite. And then the last one is someone who is in the town south of here, and he just wants to burn everything. And that seems to be the 4 genders of priesthood, if I remember correctly. At least in this world.
My boy, I think
Here's my favorite priest.
Better. The cathedral will not abandon.
And yes, I'm going to call them all priests. They're not Catholics. What's going on here?
Ah, good. You look capable. I could use an extra set of hands exorcising the demon that has seized this man's son. Meet me in the cellar there, and prepare yourself. You're about to witness the miracle.
I'm into it. I'm ready. I don't think I have ever seen a demon before in my entire life. So this will be an exciting experience for Sammy the Rogue. That's sarcasm. That's sarcasm.
It's colder down here than out there.
A sure sign of demonic presence.
Miracles? But Anarius was slain. Hey, spoilers for the campaign. Anarius was slain. I probably should have said something earlier.
The loss of the Father is woeful, indeed. But His grace surrounds us still. Our connection to the light cannot be severed so easily.
No worries then. No, Anarius is the angel who is on Earth. You troll. You got me.
You don't have the eyes of one. What matters is that I need help, and you're here right now. As long as you put your back into the work, we're fine. Perhaps I'll beg forgiveness from the Reverend Mother later.
Now, I have not played Diablos 1 or 2, but Diablo 3 also had an angel in the game, though we found out he was an angel significantly later in the game. But he was extremely helpful, very pro-humanity. And then Diablo 4, we meet Anarius, the angel who is living amongst people and is still an angel. The Diablo 3 angel lost his... like, he's immortal now, or at least during that game. And Anarius is an angel. He's just banished on Earth. And so I thought that was just so dope. I was like, wow, this would be really intense if you were living in this world and one of these giant beings with their lightning-like wing tendrils just came down.
Place it in front of the boy. I need to read through my prayer book for the right passages.
All right, well, let's go. Oh, because I have to... No, I don't have to talk to her. What? What, Blazin? Did you do it? Are you a proud Raven owner? Or are you on the next chapter? Dope. That is so rad. I mean, you can still level up with the Coven, obviously. But at this point, you're just getting prizes. Like, you have done it. You have maxed out. That's right. I was very confused this whole stream. I was like, I am sure that Blazin had already finished the season. I didn't realize this was just for your own edification. For bragging rights at this point. Begin the exorcism!
Father Inarius, as I shed my wicked blood, let it be purified in thy light. Let the light fill the darkness.
I mean, I got my Raven.
Let the light push out the darkness hiding within this child. Father, force this demon out.
What did you get? There was a prize for doing it, wasn't there? Like, there is a I maxed it out because I just wanted to finish the season, and that seemed like an easy challenge. But as I think about it, I'm like, surely... Oh, that's right. That's how I got my first Resplendent Spark. And so now you should have 2 of them in your inventory, so if you wanted to craft something and roll the dice on the stats. As I learned, you get to pick exactly which one you want. Didn't you get one for completing the season? I must be going crazy.
My boy, can you hear me?
Excellent.
Please say something. My boy! Oh, Vater! You're all right. Thank you, sister.
You're welcome. I'm sure
That's dope.
the next better. Right in the front pew?
Yeah,
Of course, sister, of course.
I want to be better about trying to earn more mythic uniques, trying to get more of those splendid sparks. Maybe as one of my goals, it will be to just work on these various ladder bosses or torment bosses and see if I can get more mythic uniques out of them.
You did well.
That was
You're
interesting.
more suited to this work than you think. There are many more people in Kyovoshad who are in need of me. If you have the time, I would welcome your assistance.
All right. So I have to leave and come back in order for the next stage of that quest to start. But I'm just collecting as many of these quests as I can because I want to be a hero.
A great calamity is about to unfold in the northern reaches. The door is in danger. It was sealed for a reason. And now the pig-headed beasts are trying to force it open. Heed my warning and stop them.
Dude.
Sealed.
I think all you're working on is what, Paragon 300 at this point? Like, I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know if you have already made it there, but yeah, like you have completed everything you need for your druid. Like, are you going to try to jump back in with your Spiritborn and see if you can complete anything else? But Paragon 249 right now. Your druid is brutal, and it is so good. Yeah. Yeah. That would do it. How do you know of the events around the sealed door?
Perhaps a better question is, why are you the only one to take it seriously?
Because I slay demons all the time, dude. Even if there's nothing there, I'll get to kill things. I just happen to know there's stuff there. All right, well, the first person who spoke to me is still marked on my mini-map, so I'm going to head up here and see if I can remember where this dude is.
Quite the challenge, eh?
No. Dude. That's something I could do. Excuse me, everybody. I'm sorry. I don't mean to burp in your faces like that. I could hit some nightmare dungeons or compasses and try to just finish off getting everything masterworked all the way.
Indeed I am. My guard turned on me, tried to choke the life out of me. All I could do before I lost consciousness was go over the cliff. I need to return to Kyovoshad and request a night escort. Please, take the tithing demands to the merchant lord, Paragon.
I didn't kill any of the baddies between you and Kyovoshad, so be careful, dude. Like, if you're wounded now, you're not gonna make it. I am definitely down for that. Let's make that a plan for this week. Because the compass really is the best way to get all of the masterwork that I want done. It just dumps Obdicite. I really just do these nightmare dungeons just for the variety of it, but if I'm going for actually maxing out, then yeah, compasses are the best. The cathedral must receive its dues. So say I, the heretic.
I am so very grateful. I will need to make the necessary arrangements. Please, excuse me.
Please don't say anything suspicious. I'm gonna turn around.
I shouldn't be holding this in my hands. It should be.
Restraint, my lord. Restraint.
Ah, yes. Of course. Carry on, Misty.
Sir, all of that sounded suspicious. I think I'm gonna have to ask you a few more questions. Alright, what do you need?
An arrangement I made went awry, and I was extorted by the ruffian Laskus for protection. He's camped somewhere near the pass to the northwest. Return the gemstones he stole, and I'll make it worth your while.
Gemstones? I like gemstones.
Get up! She must be stopped before more hurt! You there, help!
Calm down, old man. What ails you?
A mad woman with an axe. She massacred my knights like they were children. Her face was pained, as if she could not stop herself. The axe, it seemed to feed on the blood.
An axe, you say?
Break her from that accursed axe. The town militia won't stand a chance.
This is a very sad quest. We're about to do a sad thing. What are these knights to you?
They served as both protectors and as observers I trusted with my work.
That's part of the reason I like this so much. Or... I mean, at least take the doggo outside. The dog shouldn't have to suffer through you slaughtering demons. And then you don't have to watch this sad portion of this quest. This is the sad part. I like this quest, but this part makes me sad.
Stay back!
This one begs for mercy. Now she feasts on human flesh.
Magdalena, I'm sorry. I never should have gotten that axe.
Is it done?
Yeah, you jerk. Gonna go fight you now. The threat is no more.
Magdalena, light be damned. How did this come to pass? I need your help, and we haven't much time. We'll need to purge the demon from the blade before it can be destroyed. Meet me in the crags of Irwind. My study there is on hallowed ground. There is no safer place to perform the incantation.
Okay, but you aren't a good person. I'm gonna start with the posture check. I realize nobody sees these announcements. That's the reason I keep missing them, is because they only show up in the chat on Twitch. So one of my stretch goals, if we are able to get some more subscriptions going, is to get a capture card so I can actually have some of these alerts. But here goes your hydrate. And I'm going to have to pay attention. I'm going to have to pay attention because when that fairy tale comes in, I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to deliver. It's not always a great fairy tale, but I'll do it. Just gotta save your beard hairs if that's what you are so inclined to do. So I am thinking about, as another improvised version of comedy, enjoy your meal, French fries. Don't eat any French fries. That's cannibalism. We do not abide it here. Anyway, I was thinking about adding for a lot of points a totally made up story about how we met. Whoever we are. So whoever spends whatever ludicrous amount of beard hairs I charge for it, I would just make up a story about how we met. And I don't know if people would enjoy that as much as I would. Okay, thank you for the validation. Like, sometimes I worry about these little, like, streamer rewards, and I'm like, would people actually dig that? And I think it would be funny to pretend that we are old friends and we met, like, as a taste. Back in 1975, we were in the Philippines for a week trying to close a business deal when some drug lords captured us and threw us into a storage locker that somehow got put aboard a traveling merchant ship. And thankfully, a sailor was able to find us and get us out, so we didn't die. But boy, was it crazy, and you had a lot of seasickness that day. That's the idea. That's the premise. I'm gonna add it. It's gonna be a thing. So I haven't figured out the price yet, because I don't know if I want it to be equal to or more expensive than the fairy tale. Like, it's another made up thing, so it's a thing that I have to come up with on the spot, which has the potential to explode in my face real bad. And so in that regard, I'm like, well, do I want to make it expensive, or should I make it the exact same and make it so you can choose? Like, do you want an improvised fairy tale, or do you want an improvised story about how we met? Where's this axe? There it is.
In the holy water. There's no telling what the demon will do once we begin. Heavenly Father in Arius, let us drive out the demon in our midst. Grant us your favor so that we may
I'm glad you have faith in me.
to the pits of hell. Please, Father of fathers, grace us with your holy light.
I really have not let him finish any of his lines.
No more. I know not what has become of the souls of its victims. We can but pray they have found the light.
Maybe. Maybe not. I'll be honest, I went to heaven in Diablo 3. I did not see a lot of mortals there. I've been to hell in both Diablo 3 and 4, and I see a lot of mortals. So I don't know if we can really count on them having survived. I don't mean to be a bummer about it. I'm sorry. All right, let's go to this one. Yes, that is something I have thought about. I have been like, I don't necessarily, because there are some people, usually it's only two, but there are some people who I know in real life, and I don't know if they would ever spin their beard hairs thinking that I would essentially reveal to the world how we actually met. And I'm like, that's not what it would be. It would be totally fake, totally made up, likely based on a movie I had recently seen. Should have spent my own beard hairs, my infinite beard hairs, on getting a drink of water. I watched it yesterday. Literally yesterday, I watched Minecraft, and I'll be honest, I didn't think anything from that story sounded like a Minecraft movie. And so if it did, I'm like, really? Okay, let me take a look at this. I'm going to make my face disappear. What is this one? Hawazar, Kyrgyzstan, Dry Steppes. There's Fractured Peaks. And it is Nostrava Deepwood. And this is Zenith, but I don't really want it. And then Skosglin. Okay. I saw something online, and I can't stop thinking about it, where someone was like, if you have the Nightmare Dungeon for a dungeon, you should be able to, from here, say, turn this into a Nightmare Dungeon, instead of hunting for those keys. And as far as a Minecraft movie goes, I really did enjoy it. If I had to give it a rating, and this goes to the Potato Chip Pictures podcast, when I give ratings, to me, a 5 is an average. 5 is in the middle of 1 to 10, or 0 to 10 if I really hated it. I just can't think of a single 0 star movie. But 5 to me means average, good, okay, whatever. It is what an equal number of people might like and dislike. And so with that in mind, I think I would give a Minecraft movie a 7 out of 10. I had so much fun. I think if it comes to streaming on a service that I have access to, I might watch it again without my kids. Not for any reason like they made it worse or anything. They made it great. I just want to see if I'm going to have as much fun as I did watching it alone. Like, were they the factor that made it so enjoyable? But there were a lot of jokes that went way over their head, and I was like, tee. I can't think of any off the top of my head. What it comes to mind was how I felt about the original Shrek. When that was in theaters a million years ago, I remember thinking this is going to be a stupid movie when it came out. And then I watched it with, at that time I was in high school, so I watched it with other high school friends. And we all had the time of our lives. We were just like, this might be the best movie we have ever seen. And yeah, this one, I don't know if I'd say it was the best movie I've ever seen, but it really surprised me with how much fun I had watching it. There was just a lot to it. I would recommend a Minecraft movie. Now, I was just about to say, your theatrical enjoyment may depend on the crowd that you watch it with. There were a few kids in the audience, but it was mostly families at the theater that I watched it with. So you had a lot of parents, grandparents, and kids. So if there was a group with like 4 kids, they also brought 4 adults. And the only person who screamed chicken jockey was a man my age or older. His children did not scream it. No one in the theater screamed it. Like, it was... And I was so grateful for that. Like, you guys don't even know how much I hate that kind of activity. Is that... Oh, good. I was like, is this really a wall? So I lucked out. No, it wasn't me, Blazin'. Although my daughter did say, Dad, don't you dare scream anything. And I was like... I only ever speak during a movie when there's writing on the screen that you need me to read, or when there are when we're watching at home and there's no one else around. Like, I'm not that type of person. When I'm in public, I don't want most people to know I exist. I'm just a little guy who's 6 foot tall and trying to avoid anyone looking at him. Ignore the giant beard on the giant guy. He's just a little guy. Okay. but nobody threw popcorn, and that was a big deal to me. I hate when people make work harder for other people. If you're gonna throw popcorn, I want you to ask the usher after the movie for the for the broom so you can clean up your own mess. Like, it's the only way I'm gonna forgive that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That normie enemy almost killed me. Good. I'm glad you and I are on the same boat there. Like, have fun. Just clean up after yourself, you know? Like, I'm not trying to say no fun. I'm not my dad. I guess I just grew up on so many beer commercials telling me to enjoy responsibly, and I was like, that's good advice just in regular life. Like, enjoy everything responsibly. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution. Have fun. Just be a part of the solution. You know? Okay, I can probably do this. It's just that you guys are so easy to kill, so I think... What do we got on time? Yeah, we've got enough time. I think I am going to put on the drugs. So we'll do the retamine. How many soothing spices do I have? Yeah, be respectful is a very good piece of life advice on the reel. That is kind of the... So, I don't think I'm a great parent. I'm very self-conscious about being a parent because I don't see my kids that often. I don't feel like I can try to discipline them or tell them what they can and can't do. But I really want to impress upon them to just be good citizens of the world, you know? To be good human beings. If there are things about other people that make them angry, the answer to that is to not do those things, like, to be better than that. So... But I don't want to be a jerk about it. I don't see them enough to lecture them about how to live their lives. I just appreciate the fact that they still say they love me, you know? Like, that's pretty dope. Desperately trying. But I'm not having any more kids. I know I often talk about how romance is not a thing that's going to be a part of my life. But if it were, if I did the romance thing again, I got myself snipped. If you don't know what that means, you're too young to know what it means. If you know what it means, it was a totally fine procedure, and it's the best thing I ever did. And my kids are it. That's all the reproduction I am doing in the world. Was that my caltrop? It is. So my caltrops have this little aura around them that I thought was someone else's magic. And you just became available to kill? It's hilarious. I think it was last summer. It could have been 2 summers ago. I visited my nephews in Georgia, in Atlanta, Georgia. And one of them, the subject came up and he asked about it. And I said, I loved it. It was the best thing I ever did. And he was like, that's exactly what everyone I have spoken to has said. And I'm like, because it's the best. Like, it is the best. If you don't want to have kids, or if you are finished having kids, like, it's great. I got him. I got him, baby. Here you go. I've returned with your eyes. Shove those things back in your head. I'm sure that's how medicine works.
Just give me my eyes back, won't you? Can I just push them right back in their sockets?
I don't see why not.
Like... that pain! The shock is burned! Oh, God! Oh, God! My eyes!
Sorry, guy. I don't know how he got outside of the stockades, but if I'm honest, I don't know why he was in the stockades. So, that was a completely unintentional pun. You cannot hold that against me. Oh, goodness. I don't pun that often. It's good to see you again, sister. My favorite sister in all of this wacky religion you guys have.
You have good timing, friend. Kvera here is convinced her husband is possessed by a demon.
I love that. I say that all the time.
Been disappearing all hours, coming home with bloody hands. He says he does not remember, but he was scaring me.
This is another sad one, guys, just so you know. This is another sad one.
Help you shall have. Come, show us where he is.
Not as sad as the last one, not as sad as the ghost child in the swamps. But you know what? You are correct. There are a lot of these side quests that end in tragedy. And relatively speaking, there are very few that end with the person feeling better about you having interacted with them. Oftentimes, whichever person you helped is miserable at the end of it, as we saw with the dude who wanted his eyeballs.
I don't see her husband.
Yeah, where could he be?
What was that?
What was that? Yeah, that's true. Even all your allies that Lorath has you get during the game, something happens. Vera, Vera, Kavera, Vera, Vera, Vera. I'm gonna go with Kavera. Kavera, what happened?
My husband. He was hiding upstairs. He ran out there, quick, before he hurt someone else.
Maybe it's Kavera.
It is. I will live. Go.
Okay, there's a fast way to do this. I could go straight to it. I'm going to open my mini map. I want to go about here. But if I go along this path, I will get some flavor text from various citizens who saw what happened. And that's the direction I'm going to go. I want the flavor text.
Ivo, look at me. Stay with me.
Oh no! This dude! In shoving his way through, he murdered innocent people. Look at all the blood on the ground.
A blood-soaked horror.
I love this flavor text. I think the blood goes down the stairs. I don't think there's anything else over here, but I'm going to check. Anyone's complaining about demons? No. Okay. Obviously, because now I'm leaving the place. Kira. Interesting. I got the impression that this was meant to be more of the Nordic type area. So maybe turning a V into an I might be the correct pronunciation. And Kira sounds like a much better name.
Damn, he's gone into the sewers.
Yep, into the sewers we go. I like it. I like Kira. So dark in here, I can't see anything on the mini-map or on my map. Everything looks like screen glare. Perfect. I'm gonna put hand on the right wall. I'm frozen. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'll do it. Which means I'm gonna go in a circle. No, that's the reason I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to walk in a circle. Really, the true solution is one hand on a wall, and as long as the maze does not change, so as long as we're not talking the Goblin King's Labyrinth, you, given an infinite amount of time, you will solve any maze as long as you keep one hand consistently on the wall. Aha! There it is! Now, I was going to say, some people pick their direction based on their handedness. Some people pick their direction based on their offhandedness, meaning if we are talking... who was it that competed in the real Greek labyrinth? Was it Hercules? No, it was... Anyways, someone who had to navigate the Minotaur's labyrinth. That one was a cheating labyrinth because the labyrinth changed. But if they were using their sword in their right hand, they would want to put their left hand on the wall so their sword can always be ready to go. Where I do not currently carry a sword, but only my rogue does, I shall force him to go right. This reminds me a little bit of one of the sewer environments in Diablo 3, except that those environments were all squares, but you would go in consensual loop-de-loops, and that was what made it feel like you were going in circles. And we're doing it again. Alright, I write with my left hand, but everything else is my right hand. I am technically ambidextrous and can fight with a sword in either the right or the left hand. I have learned that my daughter might be ambidextrous, although she does not practice with her left hand. She broke her right arm 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And so now she has a cast all on her right arm and can no longer write with it. And I was like, what are you doing at school? And she was like, I just write with my left hand. I'm like, what? That is crazy. Because I can't write with my left hand. It looks like I'm illiterate when I try to write with my left hand.
Father Inarius, as I shed my wicked blood, let it be purified.
That's a good call. That's a very good and interesting call. I mean, that would have been the reason, if I were a kid, that would have been the reason to train myself. I just hated going to school, so if I could, I wouldn't go. But I never broke a bone growing up. So I feel a little sad for my daughter. I can't relate to her. I can't be like, oh yeah, I know what that's like. We both got frozen, I'm sorry. That's quite interesting.
I've failed you. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I pretty much only write in cursive. And so it's all with my right hand. Kids are kids. They break things. They hurt themselves. That's one of their favorite things to do. And she's not worried about it. She treats it like a weapon. She's been harassing her older brother. Apparently, she didn't, like, cry at all. Like, she was just totally good. I know. There are times when I am quite the dad and just a dad. All right, Sister Octavia, you're injured!
I'm fine. It's nothing how one fire and rest can't cure.
You better not be lying to me.
As things went, they would have been much worse without you. Somehow, I must find the words to tell Kuvera about our husband.
They said Kuvera.
Take care of yourself.
You heard that, right? Yes, this is one of the... Like I said, she's my favorite in the priesthood. I love this one. This is one of the best side quests in the entire game, and I will continue it when I return. I think what I will do, so as to make it more natural, is I will select... Let's see. Okay, so since that's over there, I'm going to try to remember to do that quest when we come back tomorrow. If I do quests tomorrow, I might do compasses with Blazon. I might help other people complete their season. I'm just saying, next time I return to Kyovashad, that's when I can finish that quest line, and it's heartbreaking. Well, we did the heartbreaking part. It's actually quite warm from here on out. We're going to show some friendship, and we're going to have the magic of love on our corner. You know, all of those cheesy things that I should make a mockery out of, but I genuinely love. Like, it really touches me to help Sister Octavia. I genuinely love her quest line. So we will be back tomorrow. If you are new here, make sure to hit that follow button. We're trying to get up to 100 followers. If you want to support the channel financially, I am trying to work towards getting a capture card. Hit that subscribe button. It's not a requirement. We'll do it the slow, hard way. I gotta earn my money anyway. If you're watching in the future on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to leave a comment, just give me a time signature and then I know what you were talking about, but you can leave a comment anyway. And if you're into audio podcasts, I have one. It's called Potato Chip Pictures. It's a movie franchise review podcast currently looking at the Bond franchise. There will not be an episode this coming Friday. Justin and I had life come up, and we just have not had a chance to record the newest episode, so you can enjoy Live and Let Die for one more week, or get caught up by listening to the back catalog of Bond episodes. Tomorrow, the only thing that I have planned is to warm up with the Artificer's Pit. After that, we're just going to essentially do what we have been doing with today's stream, where it's whatever comes up, we can work on it, and that'll be how we have our fun. So make sure to follow and turn your notifications on so we can do that. I'm thinking about sending you guys off on a raid. I don't know anybody. Okay. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Oh, yeah. I mean, you're doing it on Twitch. You don't have to do it everywhere. Okay, let's see. There's only a few of us here, so I'm going to send us to... I'm thinking I'm going to send us to Silent Judy. I have... oh, no, it says loud. I'm not a very loud person, and I don't love loud. How about we go... let's go with... golly, it's hard to just roll the dice. Someone says they're cozy. Let's go there. I'm going to click. I'm going to try to figure out how to do this. Nope, we're not knocking. We are... I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. So we'll close that. We'll go here. And then we're going to... oh! This is even better. Okay. What do you guys think about... there's a lot of people without cameras turned on, and that always makes me a little bit nervous. Here's someone... okay, no guarantees. I think this will be fun, but no guarantees. This is Project Baby E, so I hope you guys enjoy. But I'm gonna start it. I hope you guys have a good day. Goodbye.